anyway, it's called He Wants to Be a Rock and Roll Star. Well, when you look at the kid singing at the piano like he thinks it's the Met, and he's the soprano, a drunk in the back is yelling, change the channel, and he's the only other one in the bar. Now he says he just came here direct from Aloha, and he belts out a B-side off of Dylan's back pages. I think he'd rather do Elton, but he can't handle the changes, and he wants to be a rock and roll star. Yes, he wants to make it big, don't you know? And he thinks he's putting on quite a show. Well, I got my doubts, but what do I know? But he sure as hell has got himself a long way to go from here. Now he's telling a joke from Parade magazine, and the drunk in the back is yelling, shut up and sing. So he uses a comeback borrowed from Alan King, and the drunk just cusses through his cigar. Now here's an original, and he says that he wrote it on top of a mountain as if that makes him a poet. And he's stolen the tune, but I don't think he knows it, and he wants to be a rock and roll star. Now he says he's gonna take a break, as if I would have stood in his way. All I wanted was a beer and a steak, and now my poor head is beginning to ache like hell. Now I tell him he looks like Carlos Santana, and he asks for a tip so he can go to Atlanta. So I give him a sawbuck, and he acts like I'm Santa, 'cause he hasn't got any gas in his car. Now I ask him how he can live just on tips, and he says he does dishes at a joint on the Strip, but he reassures me it's just a temporary trip, 'cause he wants to be a rock and roll star. Well, I guess we're all entitled to dream. Everybody wants to grab the brass ring. Myself, I work in a factory, and I hope to be the foreman when I'm 53 or so.